Good afternoon, I'm Mike Carter and you're watching a Democracy in Action update. Today we are bringing you the latest election day updates from Onondaga County. We have several NCC News reporters out at polling stations to give our voters a voice. Reporter Lauren Melendez was at Irwin First United Methodist Church this afternoon on Euclid Avenue. Lauren, how was the voter turnout there?
Mike, the turnout was pretty good. We had a pretty steady flow of voters today, just like for Ellen Lentz, one of the polling employees. She's been working the polls for years, setting up the voting stations early in the morning. And
Election day is a big deal for Ellen.
And showing them how easy and important voting can be.
Oh, we would love to have more election inspectors. We try to remember, if we have time, to let people know that they have this opportunity. A lot of people are hesitant, and I put on my Facebook page, you better go vote tomorrow because I'm going to be watching for you.
Now, Ellen, along with the rest of the staff working the polls today, want everyone to know that voting can be fun and not to be intimidated. They're there to help and to answer any questions, no matter how complicated or how long it may take. Reporting live for Democracy in Action, Lauren Melendez, NCC News. Mike.
Thanks for that update, Lauren. This year is known as an off year for elections, which could explain the low voter turnout at many polling places. There are no federal offices up for grabs this year, but we do have several local races to watch. In Onondaga County, county executive, comptroller, county clerk, and many county legislature seats are up for election. And in the city of Syracuse, we are keeping an eye on the races for city auditor, commissioner of education, and several at-large district common councilor seats being contested in this year's election. The Skaneateles Fire Department had a busy morning today, handling a firestorm of voters. By noon, they had already had more than 400 voters cast votes. And the cars continue to roll in to vote for things like county executive. It's important to get out there and vote every year, even in election years like this one, when no federal offices are up for grabs. During major election years, polling officials expect about 70% of registered voters to make it out to the polls. But in a year like this, they project less than 40% will go to vote. Those people that do make it to the polls, like David Campanile of Skaneateles, says it's their civic duty.
Voting is part of our American heritage, and I think everybody needs to express what they feel in their hearts and minds, and we express it with a vote. And some people think that one vote doesn't matter, but every vote matters. And so I'm here today to cast my vote, which I've done.
And based on the strong early turnout, a lot of voters in Skaneateles seem to share Campanile's view on the importance of casting your vote. Onondaga County District Attorney William Fitzpatrick will slide by today's election unopposed. He's entering his 7th term in the longest-serving district attorney in Onondaga County has ever had. This is the 5th election without any challengers. In 2003, he beat Democrat Vanessa Bogan, and in 2007, he had a majority against Tina Bennett. Defense lawyer and Irina Ora Flores tried to get the Democratic nomination this year. But she only got 600 signatures and 2,000 were required. Fitzpatrick is a Republican, but is also endorsed by the independent and conservative parties. Polling places in Onondaga County will remain open until 9 p.m. this evening. If you're unsure where to vote, you can call the Board of Elections at 315-435-8683 or visit ongov.net and navigate to the Board of Elections page. You will need to enter your date of birth and your address. You can follow all of our reporters all day on Twitter with the hashtag NHDIA, and stay tuned for more live Election Day updates right here on NCC News. For Democracy in Action, I'm Mike Carter. Happy Election Day, Syracuse.